Hi everyone, it's Desiree. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me for another video. Today I'm setting up my budget planner for February. I have some new, well they're not new, but I printed out some of my cash planning sheets and sinking funds trackers. I have some little trackers I need to put in my envelopes, and then I do need to set up my budget planner, which I'm actually going to first start off with this. I still have some of these over here. So my budget planner, I have a video of how I set this up because it's a combo of items from the Happy Planner and then things that I printed myself, that I made and printed myself. But I have a video explaining it all, which I'll have linked down in the description. So I'm just gonna open this up. This is my monthly section. I like to do a little overview of all my bills that are going to be coming out, because I do use this to figure out how much money I'm going to cash stuff, because every week it's different depending on the bills that are coming out. So I have a little list here of all my bills that are coming out, and I do need to make a couple edits to this though, because my Magic Key, which is my Disney Pass, I renewed it and it's actually more now because they increased the pricing. So I need to figure out how much that is. So I'm just whiting that out so that way I write in the total once it comes out. And then I need to get rid of Canva because I'm going to, I have an envelope in here. I think it's in here. Yes. Okay. So I have a subscriptions envelope, and I already have 120 in here, which is the amount that I needed to do the yearly subscription of Canva. So I'm just going to do the year subscription. It's a little bit cheaper because right now I'm paying $12.99 for a month. $12.99 a month. Let me see, how much is that actually? $12.99 times 12, which is $155. And if I do this, the annual subscription, it's $120. So I'm saving about $36 if I do it that way. And also I don't have to worry about like the payment coming out every month since I already saved for it. So that's what I plan on doing. Like from moving forward, I'm gonna try to find things in here that I can do annual subscriptions. My next one, actually I don't know if Spotify has one. I need to look into that one. But the one that I looked into recently, after I found out that I was gonna have this money and then I'm gonna be saving for a new one, is the Max one, the HBO one. So I'm gonna do this one. I think it's $200 for the year. Again, if you do the annual subscriptions, it's a little bit less per month technically. So I'm gonna save, that's what I'm gonna save for next, is the Max one, so that way I can get rid of that monthly payment, and yeah, it'll be one less thing coming out of my account every month. So yeah, I'm going to, I think I'm just going to, I don't want to like white it out completely. I think I'm just going to do a line through it. Okay, so let me do a line through this. Yeah, okay, I'll take this out actually. And I'm gonna start by doing my monthly, and I like to use this as a little like reference sheet of what bills are going to be coming out this month. And then I also like to use some monthly stickers or some box stickers from Jojo. She's got amazing boxes here, because I also like to color code my monthly. And then I also have this Save Now Spend Later sticker book from the Happy Planner. They have a few budget books. I think this one's still available. I really like this one because of the color scheme, and it matches this, which you'll see in a bit. So I'm just gonna go down the line, put stickers down for what's coming out each week. Okay, so I'm gonna first start off with the first color. Kind of running out of colors though. But I have another book, so I have a ton of these books. Okay, so I'm going to do this light color right here. And I have rent on this day. So I just write in the bill, like the name, rent. And then when I, like for the instance, this one, when I pay it, then I write down the amount I paid, because for me, my rent, it's about $2,400 because it includes a bunch of other things inside of it, like my water, which that fluctuates. So it's not, it's always a little bit under $2,400. It's like maybe $2,360, $2,370. So whatever that number is, I will write it down in here. And then for all of them too, even the ones that are like fixed payments, once it's out of my account, I write in the amount, and that just lets me know that it's been paid, and the actual amount that came out of my account, which has been nice, because sometimes, like, you know, with Geico, I noticed that it went up like a couple of dollars, and this is how I noticed that it was doing that, because it just, I don't know. And yeah, that's just how I like to do it. So I like to know the exact amount that came out, especially for these auto pay ones, make sure everything is all good. Okay, so that's one, that's the first. Now the next one is my internet, and I'm doing the same color because I don't switch colors until I get to a payday. So this one is Cox, that's my internet. The next one is Max, so that's the 6. So right here is where I go into a new payday, because I get paid on Tuesday now. Sometimes I get paid Monday, but right now for sure I get paid Tuesday. So I'm gonna keep them on Tuesday. So this is gonna be Max. I'm gonna get a new color, different color. I'm gonna go with this green, since I've got a bunch of green. So that's Max is the 6. Oh, let me take this out. Actually, let me take them all out, because it's easier to work with when it's out of the planner. Okay. So the 6 is my Max. Okay. And then I'm actually gonna go into this book, because I like the little dollar signs here, and I'm gonna put a little, a little dollar sign, because this is my payday, and then I can write, I usually write what I got paid that day. Okay. Next one is the 8th, which is prime, so that's gonna be a green box as well. So the 8th is prime. Okay, also the 8th is apple. Apple. And then the 11th is Geico, so that's still green. Now sometimes these bills come out on different days, like if it's on a weekend, it might come out on the 12th, but this is just kind of more or less. And it helps me to plan ahead when I have an idea of when it's going to come out, around whenever it might leave my bank account. Okay, so this is, oh, I have a few on this day. I have Geico. I actually have 3 on this day. Let me get 2 more. I have my last credit card, and then electricity. And then 3. Okay, so that's Wells and SD, G, and E. Okay, and the next is the 15th, so that goes into a new pay period here. So I'm going to get a new color, which I guess I'll do this yellow color. So that's, sorry, my paper's moving. The 15th, which is here. I have two on the 15th actually. I have, let's see, I have Verizon, so my cell, and then Zoom. Okay, so Verizon and Zoom. And then I need to grab a yellow. It's not a perfect match, but it'll do. And then I'm putting, oh, actually, let me wipe this out. Okay, so when I look at this monthly, when I get paid, I will take these payments, which I have the amounts here. So I'll take the amounts from all these greens and then make sure that that stays in my bank account because, well, I use the cash envelope system. I don't use it for everything, and I don't use it for really any of these bills except for the subscription things that I've been planning ahead for. But all of these like monthly auto pay ones, it all stays in the bank. So I need to make sure I have enough money in the bank to pay for these bills before I take money out for a cash stuffing. So this is how I figure that out, and this is why like my amounts are always very different because some weeks are a lot heavier when it comes to bills, and like towards the end of the month I don't really have a lot of bills towards the end of the month, so those are a little bit lighter when it comes to payments. So yeah, this is how I kind of figure all of that out. And I really like it like all color coded. It's really easy to see, you know. So yeah, I really like doing it this way. So the next one is my dental. So that's coming out on the 16th. Dental. And then Magic Key is on the 19th. So that's still before my pay period. So that's going to be in the yellow category. Magic Key. And this will be my new Magic Key payment. Magic Key. All right. And then next is a new color. I'm going to pull a new color. So I have Disney Plus on the 22nd. All right, so let's see what color I can pull. I'll do this purple. Disney Plus on the 22nd. And then, oh, also my rent insurance is on the 22nd. So that one will go here. Okay, Spotify is on the 24th, so that's another purple. Spotify. Okay, and then the last one, I'm not going to do Canva anymore since I'm making that yearly subscription. I'll have that done, I think, this week or next week. I will make that payment. Oh no, I already did it. I already signed up for it. It's gonna take it out of my account. I think it said like on the 20 something, around the end of the month. That's when my annual subscription will start. And then my last one is Adobe, which is $20. Oh, I need a new color. I almost grabbed purple. Okay, oh, and actually, let me do the little payday sign here. I have 4 paydays, so normal, pay, period, or amounts for the month. And then I will grab this like darker blue color to do the Adobe, which I will do on the 29th, the end of the month. Adobe. Okay, And then I will grab a blue sticker, little circle sticker here. Perfect. And then I have a couple other paydays that I wanted just to put a little dot on it. So I have one here. So I'm going to do the I'll just do it like the reddish color. And then, because it's still within that one. And then another purple. Purple here. Okay. So that's what my monthly is looking like right now. Oh, and then I was putting stuff on the sidebar, but I'm actually using the sidebar now for keeping track of the money I'm putting aside for taxes, because it gets a little, yeah, it's a little much. So I'm going to do like tax notes on the side. I'm trying to be better about it. My stepdad does my taxes. He's a CPA, and he's always asking me all these questions, and then I feel like I'm not prepared every year. So, and it just gets like more complicated as like every year comes. So I want to stay on top of it. So that's what I plan on using the sidebar for. Okay, so that is it. Like I said, I'm going to go in. I usually kind of go like do a little budget review, maybe like 1 or 2 times a week, just to like check my account, see what came out, make sure everything is coming out, and write it out in here so that way I can keep track of it. Also, all the payments, all my paydays that I get, because I have a lot of income streams from when it comes to like social media stuff. So I have lots to track. And then again, I will use this for taxes. Okay, so that's it for the monthly. That's kind of how I use it. Now in here, I have these sheets that I made, which are currently available on my Patreon. When I open my shop, I will have them available there too. But for now, they're on my Patreon. But basically, I just print them out on a regular letter size paper. And then I do have to trim them down because this is too big for a happy planner page. So I trim them all down. And in that video that I told you about that I showed my planner setup, it shows that whole process. So I have some cash planning sheets that I like to use, and then sinking funds trackers right here. And in the past, I would just put all the cash planning together, but then I started noticing I'm always like moving them around. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a cash planning and then a sinking funds tracker. So I'm going to go in this, or I'm going to alternate them in my planner. I think that'll be better. Okay, then next, that one. Then I have the sinking funds tracker. And then I have cash planning and then sinking funds. Okay, and this is going to be way too many pages for this month because I don't need, I think I have 3 of each, so that's like 6 weeks worth. But usually, like what I did extra for January, and I just took whatever I didn't fill in and brought it over to February. So I didn't have to print off any extra ones because I just had to print 2 of each instead of 3. So that's it for this, and that's kind of what I use when it comes to the cash envelopes. I use the cash planning sheets. I have the sinking funds trackers to keep track of my amounts in my binders, so that way I don't have to like constantly go through them, because I do keep them in a safe, so that way I'm not having to like go in and out of the safe all the time. I can just reference this and I'm good. Okay, so that is it for this this planner. That's all set and ready to go. Now, the next thing I want to do is I want to just go through my binders. I like to make sure everything is a little bit like more of like a refresh in my binders. Make sure like the trackers, I have these trackers right here. I want to see if I need to update any of them because they get a little full. So I feel like this is a good way to like make sure everything is kind of up to date and ready to go for the month. So I'm actually going to go through this one first and just see like if they're full, then I will change them. These look good. Okay, this one definitely needs to be changed because this one's filled completely. So what I'm going to do here is take a tracker and I'm just writing the name. So this one's extra debt. And right now I have 0 because I took this money back to the bank so that way I can make the payment, which I had $635. So I took $635 out and now this is at 0. So I'm just gonna put 0 right there. And then I can get rid of that. And then this will be in here now. Okay, next one. That one's good. Gifts is good. Okay, I feel like just changing this one out because it's practically filled. So I might as well. So this one's rainy day. And I have a total of 100 in here. Okay, that one's good. Okay, road trip is good. That one's good, good, and good. Okay, so next binder is gonna be this white one. Okay, so beauty is good. Okay, Costco. I need to change out Costco. So I have Costco. And the balance on this is $44. Okay. That goes in here. Disney. I'm going to do Disney. This one's almost full too. Okay, Disney. So I have 110 in here. Family's good. Fun is good. Good. Ooh, home decor. I'm going to change out home decor because this one is super full. Home decor. And this one has $0. As you can see, there's nothing in this envelope. Household is good, and that one's good. Okay, so nice. So that is it for this. I believe those are the only ones I have trackers for. Okay. And then the last thing I'm going to do is, let me check in here. So I have a savings challenge. My monthly savings challenge is over here. Okay, so this is the February one. I'll be doing this one next. These cute little hearts. These are from Plan with Ilysse. It's like a bundle set. And I'm just going to put this one. Oh yeah, in here. Okay, sorry. I have like extra ones because I finished a couple of savings challenges. So this one's going to go in here to start off for February. And then this one was my 52-week savings challenge. I think right now I haven't looked for a new savings challenge. I might go and just print out another one and do that one again. But I'm going to look a little bit more and see if there's a different one that I can do just to change it up a little bit. So yeah, I haven't figured that one out yet. But that's kind of it for this. I just needed to do that and then I am good. So that is everything that I needed to do when it came to setting up my budget planner and then just updating my binders for the new month. So I hope you all enjoyed watching. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you want to see more, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I hope to see you in the next video.